All right, let's jump right in. We're looking at a new AI tool today, and it's making a pretty huge promise. We're talking about taking something that usually takes 20 hours to do and shrinking it down to just 2 minutes. This is all about creating online workshops, so let's see if the claims stack up. So, have you ever thought about creating an online workshop? If you're a coach, an expert, or really anyone with something to teach, this question probably hits pretty close to home. You get that spark of a great idea, right? But then, the reality sets in. The planning, the writing, the designing, it can feel like hitting a brick wall before you even start. And that brick wall feeling? Well, here's a number that puts it into perspective. 20 plus hours. That's what the source material says it takes to create just one quality workshop the old-fashioned way. I mean, think about that. That's basically half a work week, all sunk into a single project. So what's the supposed fix for this massive time sink? Enter WorkshopForge AI. The whole idea behind this platform is to take that entire drawn-out process and just crush it. We're talking about going from weeks or, at least 20 hours of work down to just a couple of minutes. A pretty bold claim, right? And when you put the two methods side by side, it's like night and day. You've got the traditional route, you know the drill, weeks of planning, staring at a blank page, and then having to create all your ads and emails from scratch. Then there's the AI way, which promises to hand you a finished workshop and the marketing materials to sell it, all with basically one click. It's a huge difference. Okay, so that's the big promise. But how does it actually work? Let's pull back the curtain and look at how this AI supposedly streamlines the whole thing, taking you from just an idea to a finished product in minutes. It all boils down to this 4-step process they've laid out. First, you just tell it your niche. That's it. Then you click a button, and boom, it spits out the entire workshop framework, the syllabus, everything. And the last step, it hands you the marketing materials to actually get it out there and sell it. The key thing here is that it's designed to be an end-to-end solution, from start to finish, almost instantly. But here's the thing. It's apparently not just about writing the workshop content. They're positioning this as a full-blown toolkit. It's supposed to handle way more than just the script. And that's really the big idea they're selling. This isn't just an AI writer. It's framed as a partner that helps you build and launch the whole shebang. So let's break that down. First up, you have the creation and engagement tools. Okay, you get the framework and syllabus, that's a given. But it also automatically creates things like mind maps, which is great for visual learners, and even generates quizzes to keep your audience hooked. Plus, it can rewrite sections if you don't like them and translate the whole thing into different languages. That's a pretty powerful way to expand your reach. Now, let's talk about the business and delivery side of things, because this is where it gets really interesting if you're trying to grow. The AI doesn't just write the workshop. It writes your Facebook ads and your promo emails for you. It even gives you delivery notes, kind of like speaker notes, so you can present it like a pro. And because it's all in the cloud, there's no messy setup, and you can apparently create as many workshops as you want. All right, so we've covered what it does, but what does that all mean for the user? Let's dig into the bottom line, the value, the proof, and of course, what it costs. To back this all up, they feature a testimonial from an online educator, a guy named Jason Donahue, and his story's pretty compelling. He says that because he wasn't bogged down in creation anymore, he could focus on actually selling and delivering, and his sales jumped by 50%. That's the kind of tangible result they're pointing to, turning saved time directly into more money. So what's the price tag for all this? According to the source, we're looking at a monthly subscription of $29.95. And to make that decision a little easier, they're offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. So the pitch is pretty straightforward. Give it a try for a whole month. If it's not working for you, you get your money back. No hassle, no questions asked. So when you take a step back, this all leads to a much bigger question, doesn't it? Tools like this are aiming to completely flip the script on the creative process. They automate the grunt work that used to take days or weeks. So are we seeing a future where AI isn't just a tool, but a true partner for digital creators? A partner that frees you up to focus on what really matters, connecting with your audience? It's definitely something to chew on.